Welcome to Barry's art tutorial. I'll teach you how to draw. This is my first take of this, so if I get it down pat, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fantastic. Okay, so I promised everyone that for 3,000 subscribers, I would teach you how to draw a body. I'm not an expert at that, so let's get down to it. I usually start with like a shoulder line. It can be like, you know, any way you want to. I'm just gonna do like a standard like hands down pose or something. Or hands up probably, because I don't know how to do hands down poses. Oh yeah, my audio is better this time because I reset my phone and now I have data on it, so we'll see how that turns out. God, there's really nothing to how I do it. It's just I've been doing it for so long. I like to, a good tip actually is to draw hands where you want them to be first before, you know, don't draw them fully or anything, but I usually, oh my god, there are so many things in a body. I guess I won't go over hands right now. 4,000 subscribers? But I like to put them down first usually. And then a real cool tip to make the arms proportionate is to do this, put a line between it and the wrist, and then make an angle like that, and then and that's where the arms should be. And honestly, the way I draw arms is like super specific. And gosh, everything, it was so specific to just how I've been doing it forever. And I don't have any, this is just like tips, not really like specifically, oh, you need to do this. This is just how I do stuff. The chest, I do better when there's something there. I kind of hate doing flat chests. Just because, like, it's easier to find the torso, and, like, I don't know, that's just me. That's just me. Jeez. Everything's so specific, like, and what I like to do with all of my limbs is make, like, kind of circle stuff. And you'll see that with me drawing ponies, too. I like making circles for thighs and kind of like more blocky. God, that's not how legs work. More blocky. I don't know. Nothing's supposed to be like real structured. That's a lie. What was it? What did I just say? The body is real structured. I don't know why I said that. But basically what I mean is that, like, you don't there's nothing, you just gotta be, I'm at the point where I just sort of draw real freely. So if you're like a beginner, I'll honestly suggest like being pretty structured with your stuff and looking at like tutorials I mean tutorials like not like mine, and tutorials that are like, here's where all the muscles are, and here's how this is the proportions of a human body, and just study that honestly. And the cool thing about digital art is that you can change the size at any point in time that you want, and so like you don't have to be an expert on anatomy, you can just fix it at any point later. So if you're doing anything traditionally, I'm so sorry. Traditional art is so difficult because you can't just do that at any second. What really with me, it just comes to eyeballing it. And there are a lot of different body types, but I usually have like a pretty average type, nothing too like overly skinny or anything. People are always like, oh, you draw them so not skinny, and it's like, I mean, they're still pretty skinny. They just look average, I guess. Averagely skinny. But, yeah, I guess I'll have to do hands later, but I'm no expert at hands. It's just sort of like, I eyeball that too. And honestly, just use references, man. Just use a bunch of references and take pictures of your own hands. Take pictures of yourself as reference, because I do that all the time. Like, all the time. It's real easy. And I also have a program that I have downloaded where you just pose a thing, and then I take a screenshot of that, and then I trace over it. There's really, I mean, I made the pose, so I don't consider it cheating. But honestly, I don't think that kind of thing is wrong or bad. As long as you, like, you know, I don't know, make it your own. Although, just, like, tracing a weird naked body is sort of like... like, how can you not make that your own, you know? I'll have to do, like, hair at some point, too, if you want that. I'm not good at it. Wow, this is, like, the most anime hair I've ever done, I think. Or I could do clothes. I don't know. What do you guys want to see for 4,000? This is not, I mean, none of these tutorials are ever tutorials. They're just me explaining tips with no substance. There's no tip here other than the arm thing, which now looks dumb because it looks bad. It looks bad in proportion to the legs, which I changed the proportion of. Oh no. And then I told you to just look at some other stuff that isn't me. So, this whole tutorial was a bust. I'm not an expert, guys. Alright. That's it. I don't know what character I drew. She's kind of cute. I'll give her some pigtails. Oh, I drew Miku last time, didn't I? I guess this is like Miku's little sister or something. Thus concludes another bad art tutorial. Thanks for 3,000. Love you guys.